I apologize. My background is different because I have an old computer. But I bet you if I did it on this new phone they gave me an iPhone 10. I bet you it wouldn't. I bet you it would look better, right?
I was saying that that's the older background because we moved the Home DuPage logo up. So I don't know, Courtney, if you can send it over to her or Jill.
Oh, I could change. I could see if I could do it. Let me see. Choose virtual background.
You're muted, Ann.
Yeah, nothing. I don't have.
Maricela, I'll re-forward you the new virtual background.
Okay. So I gotta go on my email for that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I wouldn't switch to your phone at this point in time.
No, I'm not gonna switch.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Amy, can you test it now and see if this worked? I switched the YouTube account.
So I go into my email to look for that. Do I have to get completely out?
It's working.
It is, it's working?
Yeah.
Cool. Courtney, can you check and have your sister check?
Yep. Maricela, hold on. I gotta find you the new background that I sent and I'll resend it again.
That's interesting. There's like what, a 15-second delay maybe?
Yeah.
No doubt, Executive Director of Home DuPage. Thank you for
Courtney, is it working for you?
It's working for my sister and me.
All right, sweet. All right, cool. So we'll just run it through my personal YouTube. I don't know why the Home DuPage one didn't work, and maybe because it's so new.
Okay. Maricela, I just sent you that new link. All right, and let me see, what are you seeing? Yes, my sister said it's working. Now, we can't see her, right?
Your sister?
Right.
No, because she's not even on the Zoom. She's just on the Home DuPage page.
So is she watching the video right now?
Yeah, so she should be seeing our conversation right here.
Okay. Hold on.
Vanessa, will you have your camera on tomorrow night?
Yeah, and I'm actually, so my virtual background, it's like my photos, and I'll put it on. I don't care. My virtual background just won't upload because I guess my photos stopped uploading.
Oh, interesting.
I had too many photos because I just moved. I'll say hi to you guys. This is me in all my like new morning glory when I'm not ready. Hello.
We haven't seen you in so long.
No. Yeah, this is also what I look like before I come into Home DuPage. Hello.
Okay, so my sister actually said she's watching the video right now.
It should be up for like 10 seconds, and then it's going to cut to Ann, and then it's going to cut back to us.
Okay. Let's give it one more second, but yeah, she said it's working.
All right, sweet.
I'm getting like the rainbow swirly thing when I'm trying to save the picture. So it's,
Oh,
you know, lovely MacBook. But so I'll have the virtual background. I will be here. I will be a little more presentable.
You look fine.
We're in like moving hell. So
Where did you move to? What part? Like downtown or?
yeah, I'm still downtown. I'm in the towers, but they like
Okay.
but they like completely remodeled my apartment for me. So it's awesome.
What floor are you on?
15.
Nice view. Awesome.
It's so beautiful. So I face south, so like all the trees are changing color. It's so awesome. Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
It's about the same amount to work, right?
Oh, it's shorter even, which was
Really?
kind of a joke because it was
Okay.
literally only like a minute to work where I was. So now I think it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, and there's a pool there and a fitness center and everything, right?
Oh yeah, and they just redid the pool too. I think they put like a couple $1 million into it. So
Wow.
yeah.
Nice. Well, good for you.
Thanks.
You'll be really happy there.
I will be, yes. And then Andrew and Tanya from Andrew's Garden are literally my upstairs neighbors.
Really? Oh boy.
Yeah.
So now you'll have lots of flowers.
Oh yeah, and they did the pool too. I think they put like
I got to get back there. I've just been.
Yeah, I wasn't able to this last week because of moving, but
Yeah.
Hey, Courtney, you're muted.
did the timeline change at all, or we're still going off of the one where?
Yeah, we're doing that same one.
Okay, all right, good.
Do you think Ryan forgot?
I don't know.
I would text him.
Do you have his cell phone?
I think I do.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my sister said she can see us talking. So I would say let's do our dry run. Vanessa, yes. So I've sent you a couple of things. I know they've been in draft form, but I will today send you like the final. I think you have the most recent sponsor list, the most recent board list, because those are going to be your like key points to thank in the welcome. So I'll make sure you've got all of those correct. But I think the one I sent on Friday should be the most accurate.
Yeah, and I mean, and I'm not going to thank each board member individually. I just thank the board, like,
Right.
And then yeah, I walked through that last night. I have it. So
Awesome.
thank
So
you for sending that.
I would say, let's see what Ryan just sent something in, but otherwise I would say he has an 8:30 call. So Ryan probably will not be on this morning. So I would say, let's just do a dry run for those of us that are here. And I've asked my sister to stay on for like another 15 minutes or so, just to make sure, she gets a feel for things. So
I would suggest just because we haven't had Ryan do an ask before, that because this is happening tomorrow night, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I would suggest that we do something tomorrow morning too.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
that's fine. Why don't we plan for a final 8 a.m. tomorrow?
Just
Sounds good.
I was actually thinking that Friday too, but that was just my
Yeah.
All right. So again, and I'm just going off of, so we have a pre-recorded video, then we have the guests arriving, and then I'm going to do my quick welcome, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So hello, welcome to Happy Hour at Home. Although the setting is far different from how we usually come together each year, I want to express how glad we are to still have you joining us this evening. Your support of our organization means so much, but even more so this year. As a show of our appreciation, we still found a way to host our ever famous cocktail and appetizer reception hour, courtesy of the boundlessly creative Dominic with My Chef Catering out of Naperville. While I wish we could all be together right now, I know that Home DuPage and I raise our virtual glasses to you. I will meet you back shortly after we enjoy these one-of-a-kind drink and appetizer experiences. Cheers. And obviously, I'll cheers.
So Courtney, that's
Courtney,
before
Did you say Dominic and Mark? Is it
Should I say
Mark? Dominic and Mark?
Dominic and Mark.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
That's an easy
that was before the
Say it again.
so that's gonna be before the video.
Yeah,
the drinks.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, yes.
a 4:35 welcome.
All right, cool. So that'll be a 4:35.
I liked it.
That was great.
I came up with it on the fly.
And then what we'll do is we don't have to watch the whole video, but it'll be like this.
Hello, my name is Ann Odell, Executive Director of Home DuPage. Thank you for watching our video today, which focuses on client outcomes through our work at Home DuPage. We are in such unprecedented times right now with the global pandemic that is happening all around us. Whoever thought that something could be this crippling to life as we knew it? And it makes us truly appreciate the good old days that were a short 2 months ago. And now, please take a moment to
And then do we go back to Courtney or I'm sorry, do we go back to Vanessa? Who do we start on after the video?
Vanessa.
Vanessa? All right, sweet. So then Vanessa, at the end of the video, it'll just cut right back to you.
Okay, and so just to confirm, so we're doing, there's like a drink video, then Anne's video, and then an appetizer.
Yes.
So what it is Anne's video, the drink video, another video with Anne and an interview, then the appetizer video, then one more interview video.
So you're back on at 4:55.
Okay.
Roughly 5 o'clock.
Okay. All right. All right. So thank you again to Dominic and Mark and My Chef Catering of Naperville, who is also one of our silver sponsors for this event. Your continued support and partnership is greatly appreciated. On that note, I would like to take this moment to recognize additional sponsors of tonight's event. We thank our gold level sponsors, Wheaton Bank and Trust, Remax and board member Josie Morrison, and Ann Odell. Our silver level sponsors, Main Street Organization of Realtors, and
Vanessa.
Oh.
Sorry, can I pause you really quickly? So yeah, so gold is also Main Street and Inland.
Okay, well, that wasn't what I received, so.
Yep, so I'll send you the new one.
Okay, I will edit that then. And then silver, only silver is My Chef Catering.
Actually, My Chef Catering is going to be the event sponsor.
Okay, well, I will just edit this when I get the corrected list.
That's perfect. Yeah. Thank you. We made some last minute changes, so I will send that again over.
Thank you.
And one other thing, can you, when you're thanking Dominic the second time, Dominic and Mark, can you also thank Clubhouse?
So I have Clubhouse as bronze, but why don't I just scratch all of this right now? And then when I get the updated list, I'll redo that.
Because Clubhouse is the drink. They did the drink. So okay. You're right. You do have them as bronze. Never mind me.
Well, yeah, because what I got was this. I'm just going off of what I
Never mind. I forgot they were listed there. Okay.
How is Tina's last name pronounced?
Tenaris. The Z is silent.
Okay, thank you. Because last night I was like, okay.
You know, Tina.
Yeah, I was just like, Tina T. Okay. All right. So then I've got Cottage 24. I've got Tina Tenaris. I've got Chicago Title Trust Company, Inland Bank, and then I have the Clubhouse. Is there anyone else that I'm missing? Nope. Okay.
Right now.
All right. Then I'd also like to recognize all of our board members whose commitment to Home DuPage is greatly appreciated beyond words. Lastly, the Home DuPage staff deserves a virtual standing ovation. Without your tireless efforts, we could not make the impact that we do. I know the work that you do is especially challenging this year. You have continued to pivot on a moment's notice and keep the client's needs at the forefront. You are the unsung heroes of this county. No, actually of this state. Thank you for all that you do. You continue to be a beacon of hope to so many. You are saving what people hold most dear, home. Home, something that we are all fortunate enough to know so well. It is not just a place though, is it? It's a feeling of safety, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of family. Home is something and somewhere you know you have waiting for you at the end of a gruelingly long day, be it work, school, or just a bad day in general. You feel wrapped in its arms and you can fully be yourself at home. For over 28 years, Home DuPage's mission has been to not only assist people in finding this safe space, but helping them keep it. Enter the year 2020, and the number of people in need has multiplied greatly. Our organization offers what people need most, now more than ever, help to find and keep a home. We are so grateful to have you here as we invite you into our home and share with you why we, Home DuPage, matters. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Executive Director Ann Odell.
Oh my God, Vanessa, you are making me cry. That was awesome. Okay.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Beautiful. I want to thank everyone for giving us the pleasure of joining us this evening for our Happy Hour at Home event. My name is Ann Odell, and I am the Executive Director of Home DuPage, an organization that focuses their work right here in our own community. We are here this evening to let you know about the best kept secret in DuPage County, Home DuPage, a nonprofit housing counseling agency that started 29 years ago, serving residents of DuPage County. HOME, an acronym for Home Ownership Money Education, incorporates all that we do. Before we get started, I want to share with you why home matters and why I do the work that I do at Home DuPage. Clearly, it is the Home DuPage mission and vision, which continues to be highlighted every day through the work that is done. Together, our small but mighty team commits to our mission of providing a full range of services to promote sustainable, responsible home ownership, with an emphasis on serving first-time homebuyers, low and moderate income households, and homeowners in crisis. Coupled with our vision statement of being a leader and a resource to educate and empower individuals to be successful homeowners through the use of innovative programming and partnerships. Now more than ever, it is an honor to work with a team that genuinely cares about the clients they serve and the community that we live. All of this truly makes this work so meaningful. Winston Churchill once said, "Don't let a crisis go to waste." Unfortunately, at the end of March this year, we began a crisis which continues today. Together, our staff changed our thinking on how to do business quickly. In fact, this has given us a supercharge for our staff as we work diligently creating our new norm of how business as usual will be. Many of our clients and those of our 25 partner agencies in DuPage County have needed us and will continue to need us now more than ever. Let me assure you, we are here, we are ready. Whether clients have been furloughed from their employer or are gainfully employed, falling behind on mortgage payments, need to learn how to budget in a crisis, protect their credit from taking a hit, facing eviction or foreclosure, looking to purchase a home, I assure you, we are here to help. Over the past several months, our new norm of business has included not only virtual workshops, however, counseling and financial coaching appointments as well. Our team has also been creative in implementing other forms of communication for those who are not able to do virtual in order to keep them engaged during this very trying time. Home DuPage team members have embraced the new business as usual in order to bring our clients and those of our 25 partner agencies the quality of service that we have always had. I would ask that if you yourself are in need of our services or might know someone who is, please send them our way. Home DuPage has been in business since 1992. We're the only HUD-approved housing counseling agency in DuPage County, offering an array of different services, starting with the pre-purchase program for those first-time homebuyers in DuPage who to really understand the process of home buying, match clients up with down payment assistance programs that might be available to them. One of those such programs is a down payment assistance to low to moderate income buyers for $14,999. Our housing counselors are happy to work with new homeowners in order to find the product that is best for them and their purchase. We also have a preserving homeownership program. Foreclosure, it's real, it's in DuPage County. Normally, there's an average of 115 foreclosure cases filed each month. However, once the moratorium is lifted, we are expecting this to increase twofold. Home has a unique program, Counselor in the Court. Normally, Home DuPage sits in foreclosure court 4 to 5 days per week, meeting those facing foreclosure right there in the courtroom. Right now, with proceedings being virtual, the judge of the court is referring those clients to Home DuPage. Another service we have is the reverse mortgage counseling for seniors, assisting them in determining if the reverse mortgage is really right for them. Financial literacy services, this is the common thread that runs through all of our programs, and it is an essential piece in all services that we do. Also, we partner with 25 nonprofits throughout DuPage County. Our financial fitness coaches are delivering our services to those nonprofit clients, all while meeting with our own clients. All Home DuPage staff are HUD certified, trained, and certified in their program area. I want to mention that our services are of minimal or no charge to our clients. Home DuPage relies on federal, countywide, and foundation grants, donors in the communities, and fundraisers such as this one to provide our services. As we continue on this venture, Home DuPage remains to be an organization that is vital in keeping the communities of DuPage County alive. Today, I am inviting you to join me as our team from Home continues their work in the community, family by family. Our team is dedicated to meeting clients where they are at, whether they are families or seniors striving to keep their home, worried about budgeting or credit during these times, or ready to purchase a home. Please join me in donating to our cause as our team helps families achieve their dream, whatever their dream may be. Hello?
Awesome. Awesome. So now, Anne, we go back to
I'm
Vanessa.
muted, sorry. Sorry. Thank you so very much, Anne. Now I'm thrilled to introduce one of our very own superheroes, staff member Jill. And is it Kimek or Klimek? I know I asked you.
No, that's okay. It's Kimak.
Kimek. Okay. All right. I just wasn't sure if there was an L in there or I was missing. Okay.
Hey, I like the superhero, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Jill Kimek.
Hi, I'm so happy to have this chance tonight to talk with you about the financial fitness program at Home DuPage. Education and coaching are at the core of that program. We partner with other agencies and organizations within our community to deliver financial capability workshops, such as creating a personal budget, understanding your credit report, bank on it, among other topics. And financial coaching is where the true transformation occurs for an individual entering in our program. We use a client-centered approach, and that allows an individual to set their own goals, and we support them in choosing what steps is important to them, and that's a very empowering. It allows a person to focus what's really important for them versus someone else's agenda, and that's where real meaningful change occurs. When a client is engaged, they take ownership, they feel value and respected. And that is also, autonomy is also a main factor in achieving sustained motivation for an individual achieving their goals. Now, when the pandemic hit, the way we delivered services changed overnight. And as a coach, I had some concerns over the ability to make that connection and build trust virtually. Because when many clients come to our program, they are experiencing shame and embarrassment for the situation they're in and are feeling very vulnerable when discussing their financial situation. And what I found was clients were incredibly grateful to have this ability to connect with someone during these uncertain times. And they would look forward to our appointments together. And the other aspect that I noted during this time was clients needed to meet more frequency as well. However, there were some great there were some great things happening that clients were doing. For example, with their stimulus check, an individual, there were clients who for the first time opened a savings account and deposited their stimulus check as part of their emergency fund, or others utilized this to pay down toxic debt that was really holding them back, keeping their credit score down. And I even have 3 clients that put the money, their stimulus check, towards a down payment for their first house. It's incredible positive steps forward. And I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you a story of a client who I'll refer to as Hazel. And Hazel is a single mother of 2 kids. And in June, she became a victim of a hit and run accident which left her in the hospital for 2 weeks. Had to have 2 surgeries and was going to spend the next 12 weeks in a wheelchair. And thank goodness that she had short-term disability, so she was able to receive 60% of her paycheck. However, it still wasn't enough to deal with her circumstances. And one of her neighbors referred her to our program. And it was someone who was a former client. And when I first met with Hazel, as you could imagine, she was overwhelmed, but she also was feeling shame and embarrassment for the situation that she was in. And the thought of looking at her credit report with me brought her to tears. But I told her, Hazel, I have you. I got you. I will be with you during this process where we determine a game plan and a strategy that's going to achieve the goals you want. Because once you, determine that you want to make that change, and you're feeling overwhelmed, you can't do it alone. There's no judgment. There's no shame. Just celebrate the fact that you came forward to want to make these decisions. Well, Hazel hit the ground running, and it was amazing to see her in action in terms of paying down some toxic debt, doing certain activities to increase her credit score, such as establishing credit builder loan and opening a secured credit card. And what was really fun for me as someone who works with clients is to, every time she notified me when something positive happened, it was fun to celebrate with her. It was incredibly satisfying. And I have to say, when I spoke about the stimulus checks a moment ago, Hazel put her stimulus check in a new savings account to go towards a down payment on her first home, which she has set a target date of 2 years, and she is making strides, leaps and bounds. And when I'm able to assist somebody or coach somebody through such incredible transformation, it's really, it touches me in a way it's hard to put into words, but it keeps me doing the work that we do at Home DuPage. And there are many, many incredible stories of inspirational stories of clients staring down their biggest fear and moving forward. And I'd like to introduce you to someone who her story is very inspiring. She's accomplished great things in under some adverse situations. And I am pleased to introduce you to Mirciela Gomez Canvey.
Oh, Maricel. Yeah.
Sorry. Thanks, Jill. As Jill said, my name is Maricela Gomez Canvey, and I had a full circle experience with Home DuPage. About about a year ago, after my divorce, as many people know, a divorce is not an easy thing to, come out of, and the financial debt that a divorce can leave you. I remember just trying to find ways of helping myself so that I could save the home that I was living in. So one day, just looking through emails, I saw this email and it said Home DuPage, and I was like, what is this all about? So I opened it up and I started filling out the application because it said it's to help, the hardest hit. And I thought, I'm the hardest hit, so I'm going to fill this out. And then my girlfriend was like, no, that's not for you. That is for people who are not paying their stuff. That is not you. You might stay without $1, but you always pay your stuff. So I stopped filling out the application. Well, I guess I must have filled out enough because I got a phone call from a number I didn't recognize. And I just like, well, you know what? Let me pick it up. And picked it up. And on the other line was Miss Diane. And Miss Diane was like, Miss Maricela, why didn't you finish filling out the application? And, when you hear somebody like they talking to you, like they know you, you're like, where's the camera? You feel a little weird because they have information about you. So I was like a little nervous. But she explained to me that I filled out the application enough for it to be sent to Home DuPage, and she was calling to follow up on the application. And she said to me that that program was not for somebody that was behind on payment. That program was for people that were hit very hard and that needed help. And so she asked me, and I said, well, I lost half of my income because of divorce. And she said, okay, we could do this. So I filled out the application. It took a couple months, and it was like April. I started, and at the end of the application, acceptance period, and then I get a letter and a call from her like the second week in August. And I was so excited when she said that I qualified. And in your head, you're thinking like, right now, this is going to set me straight. This is going to do good for me. I'm going to be able to, they're going to help me with my mortgage, and I'm going to be able to tackle the debt and raise my credit score. Well, as luck would have it, 2 weeks later, I was in a major car accident that left me in the hospital for about a month. But the only thing that gave me peace, besides being alive, was that Home DuPage had my back in paying my mortgage. So as they were paying my mortgage, I was very happy. I wasn't losing anything. I wasn't losing my house. And then one day, my girlfriend took me to Loaves and Fishes, which is, I believe, a partner with Home DuPage, to go get food. And as a person, you work so hard that you would never think that you're going to be there, that you're not going to be in a food line again, as I did as a child. And so I was very sad, and tears ran down my face, but everybody treated me with such respect. And that gave me the courage to keep finding out what other programs they had. So I found out about this car program, and that you need to be nominated to get this car if you work. So I work with early intervention. They, a coordinator wrote a letter, and therapist wrote a letter, and I got into the program. And I come into the first meeting, and as I sit there, I realize that it's home DuPage again. That's why I said it was full circle. And I was so excited to get there, to learn, to absorb everything they had to tell me. I would do whatever they said that I needed to do to fix my situation. And they were so kind and smiles on their face. Jill was there, just knowledgeable. Anne was there, just helping in any way that she could. And it didn't make me feel like I was a broken person. They made me feel like anybody could be in this situation, and we're here to help, and we're not here to judge, and we're not here to um, lower your self-esteem. We're here to bring up your self-esteem and help your credit and help you stay established. And since then, I've stayed in touch with Jill to make sure that my credit just keeps going up and up since I started the program. And if anything, this program did to me, which I'm sure it did to many people, is that it saw you as a human. It didn't see you as a broken person trying to live off the system, but as a person that is a person of society trying to get back on their feet. And I hope that the program continues to run and to help people, because there's many people just like me that one day has everything and the next day have nothing. And if it continues to help the masses in DuPage, that's what I want for them. I want people to help Home DuPage in any which way they can so that they can continue to help people like me. Thank you.
Maricela, I thought that was wonderful. All of you guys, this has been great. And I hope that you're feeling a little more comfortable every time we do it. It comes across as though you definitely are comfortable and relaxed and just super supportive of the organization. And that's awesome. That's exactly what we want to convey. Just a couple of housekeeping things. Vanessa, I did forward you the most recent sponsor list. I did send our whole group another final run through for Tuesday, tomorrow morning from 8 to 9 a.m. using the same link. And Dave, I know that there's a couple of minor edits, just some spelling things we're gonna send over your way to tweak. So again, I'm feeling really good. The people that we had testing the site on the back end said everything is going really well. There is about a 50-second delay, which truth be told isn't the end of the world. We just, it is what it is. There's going to be I think it's like a 12-second lag when somebody clicks the link before it starts playing, but hopefully people will not run if it doesn't, go on within 2 seconds. So does anybody have any questions for me? Any questions about what you're saying, what the order is? I will again send a final timeline, but we have a pretty good flow here. Vanessa, you're kind of that popcorn piece of in between the speakers, with the exception of Jill, obviously introducing Maricela. So
yeah, I know I go after Maricela, I introduce Ryan, and then I've got the final little thing right after Ryan.
Awesome. And your pieces are great. Everybody, I'm super impressed, and I think this is going to show really nicely. Dave, do you have any questions from an IT standpoint?
I was just gonna say, so basically we start at 4:30. We should probably have everyone log in at 4:15 so we can test everything, and then everyone can just mute themselves and then come back at 5 or 4:55. Yeah.
That sounds good. And Dave, we will be using the same link that we've been using, right? We'll use it for tomorrow's run through, and then this group will use that same link Tuesday at 4:30.
I believe so, right, Amy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Or Tuesday at 4:15. Okay.
Well, the link we use today is what we use tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
For the run through and the actual.
Yep. Same one.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, do we, and not everyone needs to stay on for this, but do we want to play the cocktail video all the way through so we can just watch it on the
Sure.
page to make sure it's okay. And then same with the I can't even say that word. That board with meat and cheese.
Charcuterie board.
The meat and cheese board.
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Charcuterie.
So that's all one video. So I could just play the video. It's all in one.
Okay, yeah, everyone doesn't have to stand for that. I would just say I want to stand just to watch it on my phone as well.
No problem. Here, I'll start. Unless, is there anything else from anybody?
Hi, so tomorrow, you want to get on at 4:15. If I drive to the office to get on one of their computers, I won't get there till 5. I'm a new driver after my accident, so I work till 4. So I'm hoping that I'll get there like 4:30, 4:45. Is that gonna be a problem?
No, that's fine. Maricela, do you definitely want to be at the office, or are you comfortable being at home?
I'm comfortable being at home.
Okay.
Is it easier? Are you able to maybe be on a little bit earlier if you go home versus the office?
I could be on at 4:15 if I'm at home.
Yeah,
that.
let's do that then.
Okay, then I'll stay home. Listen, since my accident, the less I have to be in the car, the better.
I hear you. And we want you to be comfortable. Your background looks great. I see you swapped out for the new one. Everybody's showing really nicely on the video. So I'm good. Ann's good. We're all good with you staying at home and being comfortable. No problem.
Yeah, I would just make one comment. I don't know if you have kids and their ages, but my son live streams, so I tell him before I jump on something that he cannot be live streaming. So depending on the age of your kids, you might want to have them. Okay.
Unless Batman gets on the computer, no kids.
Awesome.
Maricela, the other thing I wanted to tell you is make sure your kitchen is behind you where you're sitting.
Mhm.
Sure that you don't turn on the light. See, that's what happens when you turn on the light.
That's when I turn off the light.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm talking about the kitchen light.
You want me to turn on the kitchen light? I don't have.
No, leave it off.
I have no light on.
Okay,
I have. This is the only light. This is the dining room light.
yes.
But now I'm disappeared.
Yeah, turn that off.
Okay.
And the room behind you also, you need to leave that light off.
Yeah, I have no.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Perfect.
But now I'm like ghosty. Like, how do I fix that?
You
Are you in the lighting you were when you were speaking a few minutes ago?
No, I turned off the light.
Okay, turn it on. Okay, whatever that is right now, whatever lights are on or lights are off, that's how you present best.
Exactly. Yep.
That's better? Yeah, that's
Yep, that's perfect.
I only have the light in the dining room on. No, nothing else.
Okay. Perfect. Yep.
Perfect.
That way you don't see the kitchen, you don't see, right? Is that okay,
Right.
right where
Yep.
I'm at? Is that okay?
Yep. Perfect.
Because I could turn it around, but the background, if anything, you'll see would be the trees in the back. So no.
No, you look good right there. That's what I was trying to say. This looks perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm sorry. My computer was in the accident with me. So it's
Oh
done.
gosh, no, it's fine. It's fine. So I think we're good to go. Email, call if you have any questions. For those that want to stay on and watch the video, Dave can begin that now. And yay, we'll see everybody again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for our final drive-through. Final.
Drive through, whatever.
All right, here we go.
Hello, my name is Ann O'Dell, Executive Director of Home DuPage. Thank you for watching our video today, which focuses on client outcomes through our work at Home DuPage. We are in such unprecedented times right now with the global pandemic that is happening all around us. Whoever thought that something could be this crippling to life as we knew it? And it makes us truly appreciate the good old days that were a short 2 months ago. And now, please take a moment to hear from one of our many clients and their success story.
And I have 3 girls. I live in Maryland, so I had our own company, and the business wasn't going really well. So in 2006, I decided to go back to work. And the company I worked for specialized in home foreclosures. I came home from work one day, and on the countertop were our own papers. When you're on a sinking ship, you need to somehow do something to save yourself. And I felt the only way to survive would be on my own. So the girls and I ended up leaving and rented a townhome in Roselle. We didn't have a home of our own, and I wanted to get back into the real estate market and somehow, with my small income, be able to give us a home that we could afford. Well, the first time we went in, we didn't qualify. I came home, told the girls, sorry, not yet. And we all cried. And then it was like, we picked ourselves up and I said, you know what? We're still gonna be able to do this. It just means we can't do it today. When I sat down with Jo the second time, she looked at our budget and she looked at my credit report and she kind of guided us as to where I needed to be financially so that we could qualify in the future. So we followed all of her guidelines. And when we came back, my credit score was a 650, I believe, and that qualified us for the home purchase. And then we were on our way.
We realize that many people in DuPage County will need us now more than they ever dreamed possible. Some have been furloughed, some at this moment gainfully employed. Others are falling behind on mortgage payments or questioning how to budget or not sure what's going to happen to their credit. Still yet, some may be looking to purchase their first home. Let me assure you, we are here and we are ready for them. While we face this venture together, Home DuPage remains to be an organization that is vital in keeping the communities of DuPage County alive. We pride ourselves on the quality of service we are able to provide families who are in need of our services at no cost to them. Home DuPage relies on funding through foundation and government grants, memberships, fundraisers, and generous donors. This year, we've had to cancel our major annual fundraiser, and we may have to cancel our fall breakfast, which will have a financial impact on our organization. I'm inviting you to join me as our team from home continues their work in the community, family by family. Please join me in donating to our cause as we help families achieve their dream, whatever their dream may be. Please follow the link below. Thank you.
Welcome home DuPage. My name is Matthew Andrzejewski. I'm the manager at the Clubhouse of Oak Brook. Today we are providing you the recipe for the autumn sunset, so you're able to build this at home and during your virtual happy hour. I'm going to start by pouring some Myers Dark rum into the shaker. This is 1 ounce of Myers Dark. This is 0.75 ounces of amaretto. Any amaretto will be able to be used for this cocktail. I have 0.75 of our fall simple syrup. This is batched with cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, simple syrup, and sugar. I have amaretto. This is 0.75 ounces of that. And to finish it, we have 0.75 ounces of sour pepper. Shake this up. And then you're going to pour this into a highball glass, rimmed with cinnamon and sugar. Your cocktail. Cheers. So for everyone at home, just want to go over the recipe for the fall simple syrup. Cloves, ground cinnamon, sugar, and you're going to use hot water and steep it. You can additionally add some cinnamon sticks to kind of give it a darker color. It should have a nice golden brown color. Definitely smells like fall. Definitely delicious to add any.
Hey, Dave, there's no sound
And if you
coming
want
through.
to pour right over the top.
Was there sound before?
During your
Oh,
virtual
now there is.
I'm going to start by pouring.
I had sound.
I had sound.
Amy, do you want me to jump ahead to the meat tray, or do you want to watch this part of the
My
video
parents'
too?
actions influenced the bankruptcy a lot because they were utilizing my credit. And yes, the credit cards were in my name, but creating authorized users and allowing people to use your credit against your will can lead you into a lot of debt. And it was out of my control when I was forced to have to file bankruptcy in order to stay in my home. Was very stressful. And so I expressed to my case manager that I wanted a financial coach, and she recommended me to Home DuPage. And she said, before you can go, you have to go through the seminar course for budgeting. And it literally changed my life. And immediately after that, I knew I was ready to start my spending plan and get actually very serious about it. So when I first met my financial coach, Courtney, I was just so happy. Courtney motivated me, and she gave me all of the tools that I needed to be successful. And most of all, she encouraged me because I don't have anybody that encourages me with my budget. And Courtney is my biggest cheerleader each time I go to my appointment. It just makes saving just so much more rewarding when you have something that you're working towards. If I had a dream, it would be to be the best condo owner that I can be.
Welcome to My Chef Kitchen. My name is Mark Walter. I'm the executive chef and one of the co-owners here at My Chef. Today, we're going to work on a charcuterie board for you. Some things I bought at the grocery store, some things I have here in stock at My Chef, but all of it, all in all, should be able to be picked up at the grocery store. So the things I got at the grocery store was the Calabrese salami, the sopressata salami. I got this prosciutto wrap. It has basil and mozzarella, and then that's been rolled with the prosciutto. I got this prosciutto d'Italia. We have from the olive bar over there, we have different types of olives that have been marinated with feta cheese. This here is our caper berries. We have dried cranberries, apricots. We have a little bit of blue cheese. This one here, this one is a thyme and rosemary marinated goat cheese. This one is a manchego, and this one is a double crown brie. So the choices that I have, I made for certain reasons. I have something spicy like the Calabrese. The sopressata is more of a medium to mild salami. The prosciutto has a little bit of salt with the mozzarella and the basil. Right here, the olives give you the brininess.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
We have a little tart with the cranberry. We have a little bit of sweet with the apricot. We have the.
Hey, I think everything looks good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I would just say there was a little bit of background noise. I don't know if it was when you would hit your mic, maybe.
Yeah, so I'm going to be in the studio tomorrow, and when I have the mixer, I can mute myself without muting the video. But when I'm at home, if I mute myself, it mutes the video. So you probably heard me a little bit. Yeah, but tomorrow I'll be able to turn myself off.
Okay. Yeah, everything looks really good on the app, although it messes me up when it's a 50-second delay because I'm
right. It's hard to
the
watch
screen. So,
all right.
yeah, I think that's it. Unless anyone has any questions, I'm going to jump off.
Bye all. Nicely done.
Sweet. Yep. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in the morning.
Thanks.
Dave, do you just want to throw on the calendar, association calendar that we're using, Rolling Meadows Zoom again tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'll put it on right now.
Yeah, because I'm gonna grab my coffee and head into the office.
All right, cool.
All right, see you later.
Later.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, Ann.